So there are a lot of ponies in Equestria, but why are there so many duplicates?
You know you are my very best friends.
Equestria is filled with so many different ponies, and with how many different ponies there are, it's surprising that a lot of them look so similar. And while it would be interesting to go with the common theory that the changelings invaded early, there's so many things wrong with that theory that I can't really justify it. I mean, sending changeling spies to every place in Equestria would have definitely raised some suspicions. Well, unless they sent enough to just take over the royal guards. So if you want to hear more about that, check out my theory on why the royal guards don't protect the princesses. But anyway, having changeling spies in every place in Equestria would definitely be a strategic advantage for the changelings, but it would also draw the attention of Celestia, which would have just prompted either Celestia or the royal guards to attack them, preventing Queen Chrysalis's invasion. But let's say somehow it didn't, and instead the changelings got away with it. It still wouldn't explain why there were still duplicates after the changelings were beaten by Princess Cadence and Shining Armor. Speaking of, why the hoof would the changelings potentially blow their cover by copying a pony and giving them wings when the original was just an earth pony? Something like that would definitely get a rainbow blast called on them. Okay, let's just say they got away with it again. Other ponies would have definitely taken notice that there's another pony that looks just like them, which would have just caused a panic. I mean, I would have been creeped out if another pony looked just like me. Not talking about you, Trailblazer. Plus, later on, Starlight and Thorax managed to reform the changelings, leaving Chrysalis out in the dust. And after that, Thorax said that it was informal for changelings to hide their true form. So there's just too many flaws for this kind of a theory to be viable. So let me propose a new theory. Because there's something that most creatures just overlook. Remember back when I mentioned that if the duplicates were changelings, other ponies would react to there being two versions of the same pony? Well, what if I told you that the reason no pony notices duplicates is because it's normal? Okay, I know that sounds really crazy, but first hear me out. In your world, you gained your looks because of how your DNA was mixed. Each creature in your world has different DNA from each other, even if you came from the same family. Basically meaning that you look different from your sister and your brother. I'm sure you're asking what this has to do with the duplicate ponies. Well, with DNA, there's only so many different variants that can exist before others start to look alike. And with your world having over 7 billion of your species, the DNA of others are bound to line up just right to mimic your looks. This results in what's called a doppelganger, and that's why no pony seems to react to them. And that's also why one pony can look like another but with wings or a horn. But I still can't find a reason for the alicorn uprising though. Maybe in another video. But until then, if you have a solution for the alicorns, let me know in the comments. And I do read each and every one of your comments, and I especially love hearing your thoughts on these theories. Also, I just hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank you all. You're all amazing creatures. Now, if only I could find a way to make myself 20% cooler. Anyway, if you like the theory, leave a like and subscribe for more. And until next time, this is Windstriker, signing off. Hoof to heart.